Okay, super quick run through comparing the Yeti Camino 35 and the Bogg Bag XL. Both stand up on their own, very important. Both have straps, like shoulder straps, very important. Very different materials. While they have about the same internal capacity, the actual function and utilization of that is very different. So let's run through it as quick as I can. Bogg Bag. You can see the height of a normal beach towel. It's a little bit shorter than the beach towel, but overall same kind of footprint size as the Yeti Camino. When you look inside, it's just open. Not really any organization. You have these little zipper pouches, but you don't want to put anything heavy in them. It stretches them, and then they're hard to unzip. It is waterproof. Both are waterproof. This one does breathe, so if you have wet stuff just sitting in it, it can breathe at least. This is it on the shoulder for reference. Now, this is with it completely empty. If you had it full, your arm would not be able to close, thus making the strap kind of flop out. This was my only issue with the bag, but we did take it on many road trips, many pool trips, and many water park trips. And while it didn't always function great, we made it work. And I have clipped numerous life jackets and floaties along these straps to be able to carry them while they can drip outside of the bag and still keep dry stuff inside. Now let's switch to the Yeti. The Yeti does have these super awesome little compartments here. So I'm going to go ahead and put the beach towel in this to give you size reference of width and depth of the bag. So depth or width, it fits almost a beach towel perfectly. I've also put Yeti Stanley cups in here. They sit up perfectly fine, keeps them from spilling over. I've divided snacks in here. I've put clothes in here. I've put shoes in here. You name it. If it fits, it's gone in there basically. You have two zipper pockets on each side that are nice, deep, big, sturdy pockets. You do have a little hook and eye closure if you wanted to close this bag. Let's go ahead and look at it on the shoulder. Scoot the Bogg Bag over. So this is it on the shoulder for body size comparison. It doesn't really matter how big and wide you get this. The straps do stay in place, and they do have, I'm not going to call it padding, but it's nice thick material where it's not like a thin strap that's cutting into your arm. So again, not going to call it padded, even though it kind of slightly is, but it's nice and rounded, so it's not cutting into you. Highly enjoy that. You have all of these little loop that you can hook things on. I've even added this little toy holder thingy that, like, it goes on your stroller. You hook a toy to it and it hooks around the stroller, so that way if the kid drops it, it doesn't go all the way to the floor. I hook things on it sometimes. I also just like to always have one in case I need one. An underrated feature of these bags is this little metal bar that goes in the straps. It's very sturdy. I've actually picked the bag up by this way more times than I ever thought that I would. And it helps keep the straps open and at the right height and easy to grab. Underrated thing that's not talked about often that I think is really important about how these bags are designed. Let's see. It is just slightly taller than the Bogg Bag when side by side, but ultimately they have an extremely similar sized footprint. Both stand up on their own. Both are waterproof. Both really are good bags. I just, for my preference and my experience, think the Yeti bag is superior to the Bogg Bag. I think if Bogg could switch out their straps, it could potentially save the bag a ton. And I know there's some hacks to switching them out. I didn't feel like going down the loopholes. We were actually gifted by family members, both bags. So we've just lucked into having some really great options in the bag world. And as a family of 5, we use the heck out of them. I use them for snacks. I use them for pool days. I use them for water park trips, road trips. You name it, the bags have darn near been used for it. Sometimes I just load them up when we're going somewhere and I want a whole bunch of things in one place.